How's it going, everybody? Yeah, so I made this video, and again, another faux pas. I had my microphone muted because I had recorded like I was doing a playthrough of something else, and I was recording it. I didn't want any of me talking. I just wanted the audio from the desktop. I forgot to turn it back on. So now you're gonna see this with me. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be me and past me. So this is what it is. So let's get her going. It's a nice logo. Okay, so I'm pretty much telling you on the screen here that there's going to be a times 10 chance with Valkyrie, and I rarely get to show off my Valkyrie, so this is me showing off my Valkyrie here. Well, I rarely get to show a champ off to begin with, but this Valkyrie is very good. Her stats, let's just kind of skip ahead to the stats here. Yeah. I have her 5-star out of 6 here. And I gave her temporal chains because that was the legendary blessing that actually gave her defense, HP, and a little accuracy. It's just because that was the only one I could think of. I looked at the other ones and they didn't really give defense right off the bat, and this helps me get to that defense. Helps me get to that defense threshold because you need around 7,000 defense for Fire Knight hard, and that's what she's built for. This is just me looking through all those and being like, But as you can see, she is in reflex, she's in speed. You need the speed. She has to be over 300 speed, and she needs to be in reflex so you can constantly come back to her A2 because she only has 2 active ability, or she has 1 skill, and then she has her A1, and then she has a passive. So only her A2 will be the one that hits that cooldown refresh with these reflex sets. So she's very good. Any champion that you can actually only has like 1 ability like that, like Battle Khazar is another one. Put them in reflex, they'll constantly come back to that over and over and over again. Okay, so I'm just kind of showing you the gear here, and this is like defense ring, defense amulet, defense banner, speed boots, defense percent gloves, and chest. I mean, you really need to hit those numbers if you want this to be successful. I personally have not uh completed Fire Knight up to 10 yet. I'm now stuck at 8. I just did 7 with this Valkyrie, and I couldn't get past 8. Um, but yeah, there you go. These are her masteries. I brought her all the way down to War Master. Okay, and then I just took her through you know, the accuracy bit. Probably could have done the shield bit, honestly, and then got her down to Laura's Steel because I really do recommend hitting Laura's Steel. We'll do it, yeah, right there. Laura's Steel increases the base stat, so you get more speed out of her and whatnot, depending on how you take her. And I think we go over her skills. So her A1 is denigration, attacks an enemy 2 times, decrease their turn meter by 10% for each hit if they have any buffs. This is the big skill that we're trying to get on the cooldown here. It's stand firm, will attack all enemies, place shield buffs on allies for 3 turns, and the counter attack will be placed for 2 turns. The value of the shield damage is proportional to the champion's defense. Okay, and you can get that to a 3-turn cooldown. And then her passive, which is called Jealousy, I think we're gonna hit it right. Oh, did we just go over it? All right, Jealousy. Champion's turn meter will be okay. So this champion's turn meter will be increased by 10% each time an enemy champion places a buff. Enemy champions will have their turn meters decreased by 10% for each buff they receive. That can only work with accuracy, same as their A1. But I wouldn't build her with accuracy for using her in PvE content. PvP though, you want accuracy on her, but I mainly just recommend that she be used in PvE. She's kind of fallen out of favor until we got this new hard dungeon for Fire Knight. Okay, and she is queen. She's the seems to be the only way you can beat Fire Knight was with Valkyrie because you need the counterattack and the shield, and you need it constantly. And this is just me kind of showing off, being like, well, you think one Valkyrie's good, you should try 3. And then I'm talking about like I'm gonna unbind that one and then buff that Valkyrie as soon as I get like one more champion here. Most likely I'll get another Valkyrie there, so not like I'll get another Yukara. Knock on wood, I have 3 of those as well. Okay. And we do get 10% HP, attack, defense, 15 resistance, and accuracy if we give her a +1. That's kind of cool. Okay. And that's it for the vid. Guys, only open if you are close to Mercy. if you're endgame and that's a champion you maybe can get. It's less than a 10% chance to get the times 10 champion from Sacreds and Ancients. Remember that. It's worse for Sacreds. No, it's worse for Ancients than it is for Sacreds because you can still get like Skill of the Drakes and Rosin Scarhide and all these other champions that you can fuse and you get for free. You can still get them from Ancients, but you can't get them from Sacreds. So the chance is worse on Ancients. So it's probably around 7 or 8% chance you're going to get that champion. Okay? This is why I've made the resolution that I'm going to save my shards for guaranteeds that are good and fusions that are actually top tier. I won't do any of these mediocre fusions. I've already skipped a couple within the last year. You know, like I skipped Miranax. I actually regret that because she's good in Spider. Who could have saw that coming? So hopefully one day I pull her. But other than that, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This is the first video, and this is me having to re-record over my past self. You can see him right behind me here. I love him. God bless and goodbye.